Good morning and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to start your day with all the news, reviews and things you never knew you needed to know. On today's programme, we're going to be looking at whether or not you've got what it takes to be one of the UK's amazing secret special agents. We're going to be taking a trip to see what kind of dragons are hanging around in Norfolk. We've also got a little bit about an amazing library book. Now stay tuned for that and more right here this morning on Coffee at the Manor. Good morning to you, and welcome to Tuesday. It's the 17th of December, also my sister's birthday. So should she ever be watching, happy birthday to you, big sis. We won't say how old you are, don't worry. Good morning to you viewers, good morning to you in the chat there, good morning to our staple of the morning, of course. It's GSP, good day to you, GSP. I hope you are well, as is everybody else with your catching up, which is quite nice. More people are catching the catch up, which is very good. If you are here for that, then hello, very nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming along and showing support. And so we're going to wind our way into some amazing things today. Now, of course, us English are known for various things. It could be cups of tea, terrible cooking. Quick hello there to Lord Mustard. Good day to you, sir. Hope you are very, very well. So you may be thinking, of course, there are certain staples of the English way of being. One of which, of course, might be our 007. Now, would you ever have the amazing that it takes to become a secret agent? Well, good job that the GCHQ, or England's version of the super duper amazing secret people, have put out a Christmas card, which is going to test your ability to be able to uncover future code. Yes, let's drop along to that right now, shall we? And here we are. Yes, indeed. UK's spy agency releases annual Christmas card puzzle to uncover future code breakers. Yes, indeed. There it is. What a delightful! There is a budget going on there, isn't it? Look at this. That is the card. We have another picture too. And here is the amazing envelope it comes in. This is authentic. As you can see, top secret on the top, yes. And of course, you're not supposed to open until the 11th of December. Quite why, I don't know. I still haven't managed to fathom that. But here it is from GCHQ. If you're not familiar, of course, with GCHQ, it is the English version of, I can't even think of what is in America, but essentially it's here. It's the Government Communications Headquarters. Yes, they do all sorts of amazing things, like intelligence, security organisation, all kinds of very clever things. It's one of 3 UK intelligence agencies, along with the MI5 and the secret one, the MI6. Yes, but we don't know about that. That's incredibly secret. So yes, that is of course what it is. So let's pop now, shall we? To have a look at, here it is. Look, gorgeous thing. I'm sure you'll imagine. My mouse has stopped working. My mouse is now not moving anywhere. Give me a second. There we are. Here we are. Do apologise. Here we are. Here is the card. Isn't this delight? Now it's front and back. If we look at the front here, look at this amazingness. Now I'm going to get rid of the hey dude. Quick, do some comments quickly. Good morning, Neb says. We said some mustard. But that's okay. We won't mark your card with an absent. Don't you worry. Kids Carol Cott. Oh, what a way to go as well. Oh, well done, Jay. Take him on for the team. My daughter was supposed to be today. Unfortunately, she's ill. I know, and I couldn't go. Yeah. I am going to get a personal show, particularly of the 8 maids of milking, of which my daughter is one. So I will get a very intimate acoustic version of that this evening. Hello, Miss Flutterby, Lady Flutterby. Sorry, Lady. Of course, it's Lady Flutterby. You've got the little badge thing. Anyway, so here it is. Here is the Santa Claus. Now, do go ahead and download this for yourself, should you wish to. It is kind of fun. Now, here it is. This is the main puzzle here. As you can see, we've got Santa Claus riding in here, and this presumably is the trail he takes. What appears to be fairly obvious is that, of course, we follow this here, but this, of course, will be our Morse code, presumably, but we can see here. So we've got this Morse code trail here, and it stops off at various points around England. So your task is to figure it out. Now, I'm not going to take you through the whole thing because that would be rather difficult. However, I'm going to give you, going to try you out on some of the super duper amazing things that you might learn. Now, we're going to go into down here. Now, some of these, granted, are probably made for us like a younger audience. So down here we are. Complete the sentences. Now, I'm going to see how you do here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bit of a different one. Oh, hello, you troublemakers. Hello to you, fellow troublemaker cohort in chief. Radko, hello, Radko. How the devil are you doing? Good to see you again. So here we are. So I'm gonna. I don't know if you can see. So the first question here, it says toi, deux, and then something else. Now I'm going to leave you with that for a second. That is question one. So if you wish to answer question one, do put a one and then put your answer. So it is toi, deux, something. Okay, see how your sequence is. This is supposed to be good test of your brains here. Okay, number two is this. OD, something, I am. Okay, that is a tricky one. That is a tricky one. If you want to have a stab at number two, do put a number two in what you think it might be. We've got Flutterby, number one. Good job. Well done. Un. That's it. Good. So we got un. Fantastic. Now, we must remember that. Now we got our first letter is U. Okay. Un. So UN. Right. Onto here we got two little strikes. Let's see, I'm going to be a bit like that. Two little strikes, three little strikes, something or other, V. Now that one should be fairly straightforward, I'm believing. As I say, number three was the odd one. Number four, QG, RH, something. Okay, Jay, we're going for IV on that one. Cool. Okay, so the letters we've got so far is UNIV. So I'm going to write that. There we go. All right, cool. So we're getting somewhere. Then over here we got QW, ER, something. Now I'm imagining you can get this one. Come on, guys, you'll get this one, right? I know you can get this one. After that, we've got Joan, something arc. I mean, really, that one. We're just gonna have that one of. Yeah, we'll have of really. This one's so DLA, NOD, and DLO. That's a toughie. That is a toughie. Okay. Last before is GRE, AT, something, TAIN. So, can you see? I'm going to give you a moment here while I have a sip of my coffee. And there's the last one here. I think that one's a little easier as well. KNOWLE. What would the next three letters be? So, I'm wondering, are you out there thinking? Are you out there wondering? So we were putting together a location with our super amazing answers. Now, we have NLA. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. That's not the letters. But it would fit, wouldn't it? W2F. Okay, cool. So have we kind of, we're almost in there. And see, yeah. So right, okay. Now, I'm going to take you through. Okay, now I've looked at this. So of course we do have trois un deux, which is of course un deux trois backwards, which was the UN. Then we have the IV, of course, which is 4 from the Roman numerals. This one here is actually from do re mi. If you imagine, so we've got do, then it would be was it RA? Me. See, so it'd be do re mi backwards. Miss. Then over here, This one is nigh and impossible, if you ask me. QG, RH, anything. Now, what happens here is it goes in sequence. So the G goes up a letter, so it'd be H. So the next letter then would be I, and then the Q will also do the same thing. So it'd be Q, R, and then S. So this one would be SI. QWERTY is in QWERTY keyboard, of course. Did we get that one? I'm sure you guys would have got that one. Joan of Arc there. Then we've got Old MacDonald was this one. Old MacDonald was backwards. Number 9, Great Britain. It was as simple as that. So you put bra. Brit in there. And here, the bottom one was knowledge. Did anybody get any? And would anybody like to take a guess at where we might be? I'm going to pop it in there. Bob, there's the answer there. It is, of course, the University of Cambridge. Easy when you know how, isn't it? So that, of course, would be one of the locations on here. I presume it's the Lobster over here in Cambridge. Good morning to you, Lady JG. Fantastic to see you as always. So presumably there is where the Lobster is. Now that gives you then a bit of an idea of that. So if you can pass this brilliant test, I'll tell you also it's meant for children. So the fact I just sort of stumbled over that gives you a bit of an idea, doesn't it? But yes, here it is. I do encourage you to go and have a go at that. That is the GCHQ Can You Be a Secret Spy Code Breaking Challenge. Give it to your kids. It'd be great. It was, wasn't it? But there you go. There you go. That is the thing. Now, while we are over in the amazing England, now there are other staples that we do enjoy over here. One of the things we do enjoy, of course, is moaning. We love a good moan. And of course, now one of the things that we do love to moan about is potholes in the road. Now, in Devon, they've now got a fire-breathing dragon, which apparently will slay Devon's potholes. Oh, yes, hold on to your pants, trousers, whatever you might be wearing, yoga pants today. Yes, it is true that Sanska's new equipment is 5 times faster than a traditional patching gang of people. Yes, and it arrives next week. Yes, the dragon is on its way. Are you amazed? They have got a dragon for filling potholes. Well, we've got to take a look, haven't we? A fire-breathing dragon. Will it be arriving in Devon next week? Yes. Here to slay the potholes. They build it up. Lots and lots. Slightly more than I do. So the Dragon Patcher is also called, also because it uses flames and to dry and heat the road surface. Is used by the county's council's highways contractor Skanska to tackle potholes. Oh yes. I want to be a lobster. Yeah, Cambridge. It's quite nice in Cambridge, actually. Yeah, I don't know what the connection with lobster is. I'm assuming that's got to do something with other sort of things. But yes, it's very. If we had a long time and everyone was that interested, we could do that together, couldn't we? It'd be fun. We could all be secret agents together. We could hide out. Did you hear about? Do you know what they have to do though when they go to the toilet? They actually have to sort of poo in things and then go and hide their poop. About it. But there was really an interview with a secret agent, and they were saying one of the worst things actually is having to use the toilet as a secret agent. There you go. There, of all the things that could be problematic, yes, using the toilets. That's what it is. Oh, and showing up, half naked in a luggage bag in someone's bath, naked. Not something you turn down straight away. Anyway, so the Dragon Patcher. I mean, can you imagine? I'm imagining, napalm. And here it is. Yeah. That's not a fucking dragon. Look at that. I am not convinced that it might be fantastic in potholes. This, it's sort of like the miniature Godzilla, isn't it? It's sort of fucking dragon, is it? Anyway, the Dragon Patcher is here to save everybody's lives. And don't you worry, not him. Don't worry, we're not saving him. He was already gone. Councillor Gordon, I hate this guy already. Does anybody else hate this guy just on appearances? Yes, him and Valerie are really unhappy about all this tar macadam outside their place here in Newton Abbot. Yes. That's a stick, not a dragon. Yeah, it was, isn't it? Yeah, that's so not a dragon. That is, yeah. They really sold that so much, didn't they? They're telling you this dragon comes and then that rubbish rocks up down the street. Come on, Dave, get the dragon out. Yeah, good job. So anyway, So Councillor Hook here was the man who led the charge on this terrible thing. Look at it. I mean, I really don't like this guy already for no reason. I hear it, and it does this too. It not always there, but it sort of craps out all this stuff on the. Look at that. That's really worth it. That's much better than having a couple of guys and this stick that's clearly on there for using. Yeah, that's much better. But then it made me think, of course, what are the amazing things that we miss when we're not paying attention to these delightful men moaning? So I thought I might create us a rather delightful gallery of all the wonderful people that I'm faffing, of all the wonderful people that we might miss who have had a wee problem with that. So so I can see the picture. I've prepared a nice little slideshow here of all the wonderful men that are complaining about potholes. I mean, they are some magnificent specimens in here. I mean, if you've ever needed to find yourself a man, now look no further. These men clearly have not much. Just this one's not wearing a wedding ring, so he might be a keeper. So here's his one. Just start you off gentle. With this young man, look at the state of the thing. Now, might I point out that this is how you do a hole in the road picture. Clearly, you need to be crouching, clear and close to it as you can. You need to be pointing, gesturing it in some sort of way, and hopefully it's going to be in the middle of the frame. Okay, so this here is a standard shot. Okay, let's see what else we get, shall we? Let's move on to our next one. So I'm not sure if he's complaining about the cone or the hole in the road or whatever is going on here, or maybe he's just stuck and can't get up. And just happens to be next to this thing with this red corduroys. But yeah, look at the state of this. I mean, I know, and Brian here is probably, but again, no wedding band right there. So you can be. He could be good old Harold on his comb. Yeah, you want to see my comb, love? Yeah, so here he is. I mean, and it is just amazing. Quite, it looks like he's kind of been run over and they're sort of scraping him off the floor. He's got his chin stuck on a grate. See, this is also good. Now, because I like to do my due diligence, of course. I did find out more about this. He is actually what's called a lengthsman. Yes, there are things called a lengthsman, and for to save yourself £2,000 on traditional suckers, you can pay. That's their words, not mine. You can pay this man, a lengthsman, to come and fish all the gunk out of your drain. There you go, learning things all the time. He might be. This might be a very caring relationship that we're just not understanding. I mean, maybe it's like a love triangle. He really likes the grey, but the discovery here just has a secret crush on him. It's more of a lovely shot for the family. You put text over in the corner here. Greetings from Grandad. He's found another pothole. He can't get down there though. Look, that's what I quite like. They make the old people get down there to go point. Go on, Jerry. Point at the thing, Jerry. Go on, down you get. Down. So yes, it's Jerry. Jerry's pothole. Yep. Thank you. This one, it's Dr. Dubrow, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, see, it's Dr. Dubrovnik, whatever he is called, taking a break from re-augmenting your boobs to come and complain about some nasty drain work going on here. I mean, look, and what's with the red trousers? I think we've got a pattern emerging. Hang on. Oh, no, blue trousers. Can't see his trousers. Red trousers. Yes, I think we have red corduroy patrol. I love this man. It looks like he's started to dig his own grave slightly. Although you can't quite see that. I would say that way. Haven't got very far. Imagine his wife, Brian, don't go out wearing that overall. You look all right. I was like, oh, Brenda, I look fine. Oh, you're going to get your picture taken. And the thing is, brush your hair, because look, his hair's brushed very nicely. So the wife probably won on the hair, didn't she? No way, he wasn't taking his overall off. No way, Brenda. So yeah, that's a terrible pothole, that one, isn't it? Oh, back to him again. We don't like what? It's just a bit wet, really. I mean, I don't know what the problem is here. But yeah, it's there he is. Sorry, girls, this one's taken. I'm really sorry to let you down. I know he's tatted up. He's got his sleeves rolled up. Apparently women like that, rolling the sleeves up. He's got his sleeves rolled up. Sorry, girls. I wonder if that's what they call an Edgar haircut. Is that an Edgar? A GSP? You're a you're sort of an expert on this. Is this an Edgar? Yeah. What else we got? Why have we filled it with noodles? I don't know. Top 10 for effort, I think, on that one. I think I like these. I haven't seen all of them, you see. I like it. That's a high percentage of maroon trousers. There it is. There is. I think so. I think absolutely so. Oh, dear. Oh yes, hit like, please do. Yes, please do hit the like, and that sort of thing is delightful. Thank you so much for remembering these things. I should probably remember. So get done with it. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me just ditch that. Wow, conversations. Sorry, 2 moments. Oh, hold on a minute. I've gone and lost them. 2 moments. Let me just bring him back. Yeah. Pop that there. Do that. Click that. Do this. Some of this, and we are back. There we are. Right. Hang on. Right. Let's go. Where are we? Of our delights. Oh, this. So he's brought glamour. Don't you think he's brought a bit of sass? So this is, Kevin and Devin, the couple. Oh, yes, and you do that stuff. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Oh, it's the bowl cut. Yes, there we are. Maybe that's not quite it. So, yes, here they are. They're very delighted with their pothole, though. I like the way he's brought this kind of like hip to the whole thing, though. It's very, very charismatic. Wonky lines. He looks like Slaw from the Goonies, doesn't he? Slaw, see wonky lines. Yeah, but that is a wonky old line, though. And I mean, you've got one job, Gary. Keep this fucking line straight. And no, there it is. Him, he's covering up the bar. Look at that. That is that's a beaut. Oh yes, I like this. Where are we going? It's just a picture of him. They've hardly even bothered to put the crack in the road. They're just like, oh, look at this geezer. Look at Graham here. Oh dear, yeah. Of course he's gonna be moaning. Of course he's moaning, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Good docs this place is there a bit. I like the way that the postman had to lock his thing to the what's it? His hair. I know, isn't it gorgeous? He is gorgeous. Slight problem with this one, though. That hole's not actually in the road. It's his front garden. You'd be pissed. Come on, one day. Someone's left a hole in my front garden. Valerie, who put the hole in my front garden? Look at this house, though. I mean, look at that. That's an like industrial-looking house. I mean, there are no windows on this side. I mean, well, you'd look like this, but he's only about 30. You'd look like this if you lived in there, wouldn't you? Anyway... Let's see. Look, he's got a spirit level and a tape measure. That means he's really clever and high. Wow, the expert is on. Yeah, brown cord right here. No, people. I think the brown cord, but he has got matching cap and cardigan, which I think is quite. Sorry, I've kind of lost myself now. Ooh. Anyway, sorry. I just, like she needs to point at it. It's all over the. It's like someone's bombed her front garden. Where is it, Valerie? Point at it. Poor thing. She can just about get down there without, hemorrhaging the tenor ladies. And she is, point at the rubble, Barbara. Good job. I like this guy. This guy appears in different places. I got this guy from like 3 different publications, but he does 3 different expressions for each publication, like as if they've got kind of like a tone of voice they have to. Okay, this one here is like mild surprise, like slightly startled. This one. Yeah, this is the electoral message. So I've got the sillies now. Yeah, so the second one is slightly more horror. Yeah, this is serious hole. And the third one, he went for disappointed. I loved him. Yeah, so he he appears everywhere. He's lovely. He's got all these different faces. Sorry, I've really enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. One last one is this fella. The photographer's like, no, get close to the hole. Get closer to it's a fucking sinkhole. And he's kneeling on this slightly bendy bit, isn't he? Like, go on, Dave, get closer to the hole, Dave. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, that's it. Thing is, when you're a photographer, you've kind of got this sort of social. I don't know what they call it. People do anything. If you go anywhere with it, I know very well. If you go anywhere with a camera in your hand, you can do. I've stopped traffic, all kinds of things. You can get anybody to do anything you like with the camera. You just go on, Dave, a little bit closer. Just get in the hole, Dave. Anyway. Right, well, I've been enjoying myself. I hope you're all right out there. Most of you are still here, so that's good. That's good. Anyway, so that was the delightful world of men looking at potholes. You are welcome. You are welcome. Right, let's now bring us back to where we were. Otherwise, I might go running out of time again. Let me just bring that screen back. So yes, where did we end? We ended up there, didn't we? We were on potholes. Good stuff. Now, of course, I did tease you, of course, with the what is a lengthsman. Here is the picture where it came from of our young man here. Yes, he is being a lengthsman. He's a part-time lengthsman. It goes back to medieval times. Yes, there you go. So you're clearing out all the things. But with a gully sucker costing £2,000 a day. She might be worth it. Yes, that's a much better thing. So there he is. There's your lengthsman. I'd have that on a business card, wouldn't you? Lengthsman, yes. After that, we're over to Detroit, where they are running amok in Detroit Library. Yes, can you believe it? This young man here, this is Chuck Wildebrandt of Chicago, holding on to his book, which must be a fascinating read, Baseball's Zaniest Stars. Anything that uses the word zany, is amount to be very interesting, don't you? But yes, here he is. Try that again. Detroit Area Library says Chicago man can keep the overdue baseball book after 50 years. So here he is. This delightful young man took it out borrowed it in 1974 as a 13-year-old baseball nut, but never returned it. No. So he went back and they said, well, no, actually, we don't care. It's a book. You've had it for a million years. We don't want it back. But he wasn't quite satisfied. He wanted to make a stink of it. And I think he kind of fancied getting in the news a bit. So rather than that, he then decided to start a GoFundMe for no real reason whatsoever. Yes, here it is. He's trying to raise £4,564 for some reason. Yes, apparently it roughly represents a 50-year book fine. He started it off himself with $457. What is with this man and numbers? Round the fucker up. I mean, really, 450, 500, whatever, 450. Oh, well, sorry, I need to raise £12,722 and 41 pence. Fuck all reason other than just really irritating like that. Yeah, there we go. Actually, what was this? We should have this. We should have these things. Yeah. Absolutely. So anyway, so then he decided he's now going to raise his page. So he himself is sort of fining himself for the £50 a book, even though the library couldn't give one. Yes, there you go. Moving on now to some more of our lookalike stories. Now, I do like a lookalike story, but we are running out of time. I might need to skip. I'm going to skip the lookalike story. I'm going to take you to the Isn't That Lovely and Finally story. And finally story, I'm going to tell you about a lady called Eileen. Now, do you remember back in the day, there was a film, I think it's called Batteries Not Included. It's about these little aliens that sort of come and they move into the projects and all this sort of stuff. Well, it's nothing like that. Or Up, for example. So basically, this big monster that is Sainsbury's, boo, or, some sort of supermarket, as you might know it, boo, decided they were going to regenerate her entire area and needed to knock her building down. But would she take that? Absolutely she wouldn't. She decided that she would absolutely stay there and not be moved on. Now I'm going to take you over to her little story here for a second. It started off with this little passage which led me to find out a little bit more. Now it's Gloucestershire pensioner Eileen Halliday lived in the cottage she was born in. Her grandfather had bought it in a century earlier, and having already fought off attempts to build a bypass over it, she wasn't moving for anyone. So when Sainsbury's decided to put a supermarket next door in 1997, they had to build the car park around her. Neighbours sold up, but despite huge offers, she stayed put, befriending the builders and even getting Sainsbury's to repair a chimney and put in double glazing. She even opened the store when it was built. Delightful. Let's go and have a little look at this lady here. Here is where it was. Yes, look, old place. And yes, so here it is where they literally, it's not small, is it? That's a fucking 3-story building. It's also referred to as Kinning's Mill. That's fucking massive. Here she is. That's a lady. The indomitable Eileen Halliday, age 79 in 1997, where she stood against Sainsbury's to attempt to demolish her cottage in Meadow Lane, Dunbridge, to construct their car park. See, what a typical street. It's a parking lot. It's always a parking lot, isn't it? And there it is. There is her delightful little thing. Now, what is the new news about this? This is a little bit old, is it not? Well, unfortunately, they're starting to lose the bid to keep the building. Bunch of people, good on her. Yes, absolutely. Hello, Lady Venus as well. I'm not sure if I said hello, good morning to you, but hello, good morning. Yeah, good on her. So she stayed, but unfortunately, when she died in 1997, a group of activists moved in to try and keep it from being built. But unfortunately, the boo Sainsbury's have now managed to give them their marching orders. Here is one of the people that is doing an archivist activist. Something. Yes, here, and look at the bricks. But the bricks are very, very important. See? Look at that there. Look, that is right in the middle of the car park. I love that. And it's not even small, is it? I love that. That is a massive finger. I am not letting you build a fucking car park on my life. Yes, there it is. It's massive, isn't it? I love how much of a finger that is. That's fantastic. But they say a lot of the historical records are from local people and have now passed away and didn't want to see them go to the tip and couldn't rely on their children to pass them on. So they're starting a delightful collection. There it is there. So he and a group of volunteers have occupied the mill since 2000. As the Stroud Mills Heritage Centre. But in the summer, boo, Sainsbury's handed them back, setting January as the leaving date. Can you believe it? Right, where are we? Where are we going next year? Let's go here. Yes, there you go. This has got full of stuff, particularly bricks. They were very interesting. Is he very small, or are these things very... There's just a sketch pad. It's like an A4 sketch pad, and he's very small. Yeah, there you go. And unfortunately, they're losing, but they're trying to get as much of it out as possible. So I think as our own, from our one little manor to another, we wish these people all the best of luck to stick it to Sainsbury's. Yes, indeed. And that is it for today. I hope that inspires you to go and do something. Or other, who knows? Right, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoy your Tuesday. Do what you need to do. Do some of what you don't need to do as well. That's always good. And I will, of course, see you tomorrow. More videos, of course, coming. I've got one on the way. It is coming. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Oh, yes, do please subscribe and do things with bells and ringing and all that sort of business, the tinnitus. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, all of you, and all of you that are watching in the future. big things it means to me if I could construct a sentence around that. Thank you so much. Right, good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, I haven't set up the thing. I've now got to click this and do that and go pop. And that'll do the thing. Fantastic. Right, so I'm off. Thank you again so much. Love you to death. Do please stay beautiful. Love to my three. And you take care of yourself.